For the plate pogos, you can have your plate on the ground. You can just jump front to back or out and in as preferred, but 30 reps there. Air squat, you guys can play around with your stance. You go normal, wider, narrow, but full depth, full stand. And then prone scorpion, you're going to just be laying on your chest. Okay, I think we're all pretty familiar with that one. Go ahead, find yourself a spot somewhere on the ground. If you want to angle your camera so I can look at you better, you can do that as well. Otherwise, I'll get the clock started here. We'll go for 3 minutes. All right, starting with our 30 plate pogo, 10 air squat, and then our 10 reps prone scorpions. Hey, it's Chris Bell. What's going on, Chris Bell? And go. I think Chris is like in his basement, maybe garage. There's a bike in there. Good morning, Jill.
That's my office in the basement, Alex.
Nice. And after those pogos, 10 air squats, you guys can kind of decide the stance. You can go wider, more narrow, or just the normal stance as well. Chris, how's the cam look? Looks pretty good from my end.
What's that, Alex?
How's the camera look?
Looks pretty solid. Better angle of view there.
Yeah.
You got it set up on top of the TV?
Yep. 10 prone scorpions after your air squats. Prone scorpion, try to get your foot all the way to the hand. And then to make it a little harder, you can keep the shoulders down on the ground. Is this big Mike joining? Oh.
Sorry, yeah.
Hi, Mike.
How's it going? Sorry.
Good job, Alex. I'm out.
All right, Chris, see ya. Got about 1:10 left here. Thirty seconds left here. Hi, Jill.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good. How about you?
Good. Good to hear from you. I can hear you. I can't see you.
Okay. I'm gonna move. I had a little trouble getting on for some reason. I did yesterday's, but I did it from
Good
after
there on
we
the
had.
warm-up, guys. I can hear you now. That's good. All right. So up next, we're going to have our 10 rollover to V-sit, 10 supine scorpion. So supine scorpion, you're just going to be laying on your back, and then 10 burpees. So everyone's favorite. And go. Starting with the rollover to V-sit for 10. So every warm-up exercise, or most warm-up exercises, you just want to get a little better range of motion, even if it's every rep by a half inch. So feet get further overhead, feet get further apart. obviously within comfort, but that's always the goal there, is just increase the range of motion slowly. The supine scorpion, again, you'll just lay on your back, arms out to the side. You'll bring a leg up and over, touching the floor or touching the hand. Just about a minute and a half here. 10 burpees to end the round. I know you guys appreciate when we throw the burpees into the warm-up. Jana's dogs are doing burpees with her. Oh, man. And as soon as you're done, we'll go back to the top. We'll get some more rollovers, some more supine scorpions. If you're lucky enough to time it out right, maybe you don't get any more burpees. What's up, Rucker? What's up, Eric? I don't think I said hi to you guys yet. Just 15 more seconds here. And good there. You guys can make your way back to the screen, I guess, to the board. We'll go over core. All right, so core today, we'll do 3 rounds. We're gonna utilize a plate. If you have a dumbbell or something else, you can hold it aside. You could use that as well. We'll do 45 seconds of a side bend on one side. You'll switch sides. You'll do 45 seconds on the other. And then you'll do a 45-second flutter kick. The flutter kick, you'll wanna hold a hollow position. We'll have a 30-second rest at the end of the round, and we'll do 3 rounds total. For these movements, I wanna make sure have the plate or whatever you want to hold again. Nice control, down and up for 45 seconds. Again, we'll switch over other side, 45 seconds. And then the flutter kick, the most important part there is going to be keeping the lower back in the ground. Should be on the floor. If you need to, hands can go under your butt. Flutter or to the side. Or if you're really good, overhead with our flutters, okay? Again, I want the lower back pressed into the ground, so we're kind of holding that hollow crunch position. And just make sure we're having nice controlled flutter kicks. Legs are as straight as possible. If it's very tough, your feet can be higher up in the air. I'll let you guys get set up for that. Again, have something for the side bends, plate, dumbbell, whatever you have available. And then also a spot on the ground for your flutters. Start in a minute. Or if you guys have questions at any point, just unmute and ask me. Hopefully I can answer. All right, looks like we're all just about ready. So again, 45 seconds side bend one side, 45 seconds the other, 45-second flutter kick. Should be burning about 10 to 20 seconds into the flutter kick. 30-second rest at the end of the round, and we'll go 3 rounds. All right, we're going in 10. I'll let you know when to switch as well. 2, 1, and go. So again, side bends controlled. Feet are relatively close. I want to just feel the stretch at the bottom. Good squeeze at the top. Go ahead and switch. I think I did the math right there. 10 more seconds. 2, 1, and go on the flutter kick. So again, press your lower back into the ground. Legs are straight. Avoid any knee bend. To do that, you could flex the quads, and I want you to point the toes so you're getting as tall as possible. Try to be continuous on these reps here. 20 more seconds. 10. Keep squeezing the belly. 2, 1, good. 30-second break. We'll go back to the side bend. 2 more rounds. A little bit longer core session today. All right, we're going in 10. And go. Or try to really squeeze that oblique at the top. 15 more seconds on this side. And switch. Fifteen more seconds. 2, 1, and flutter. Again, same thing. Press the lower back in the ground, legs straight. The lower your feet are, the harder this would be. So if you want it a little easier, feet can be higher in the air. Again, we want to minimize the knee bend. Keep squeezing the belly. Ten more seconds, couple more reps. Two, one, good. Nice job, one more round. Last round's the best round. Going in 10. And go. Side bends. We're looking good here. Again, always trying to reach towards the knee. It's about the depth I want. Don't have to go much lower. Fifteen more seconds on this side. And switch. Keep squeezing, good reps to finish. 15 seconds. And go into flutter. Last one. 45 seconds straight. And if you want this harder, arms go overhead, but make sure you're still holding hollow position. Keep the legs straight. 10 more seconds. That's all we've got for core now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and good. Guys, great job. 1 to 2 minutes here. Grab a drink, a little rest, whatever you need. And then we'll come back. We'll talk about today's strength. All right, looks like we're just about ready. All right, so today's strength, we want to start with some upper body pressing. So we'll do a handstand push-up or a plate overhead press. If you have a barbell for an overhead press, that would work as well. If you're doing the handstand push-up, you could do it strict, you could do it kipping. Kipping might not be as comfortable if you're on a hard floor. You might need something like a pillow or a mat to do that safely. But our goal is to do 5 to 15 reps. Okay, so if you're doing the handstand push-up anywhere within there, if you're using the plate for the overhead press, I would try to get 15 reps every single time. And then you'll go right into 10 to 15 overhead tricep extensions, again, done with the plate. You'll have 2.5 minutes to do that, and we'll do 3 sets. To go over the movements, I'm not going to demo the handstand push-up, but to show the plate, kind of starts right at the chin, press, squeeze your belly and your butt, press overhead, back down, press, back down. And if it is very easy for you, I would do a little pause at the top every single time, just to make it a little bit harder and work your overhead position. For the tricep extension, try to keep the elbows in, back, up, back, up. Okay, so again, I don't want the elbows out here. I want them in the whole time on that overhead tricep extension. Okay, and again, now it'll be a little more challenging, but 10 to 15 reps there. Let's do some warm-up reps, 1 to 2 minutes. Get set up. Obviously, if you're using the wall, you might have to do some setting up there, or set up a barbell for that overhead press. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Can you just repeat the number of reps, please?
Yep, so you're gonna have 5 to 15 reps on the overhead press or handstand push-up, and then 10 to 15 reps on the overhead tricep extension. If you don't have anything available, you could substitute in just a regular push-up instead of the overhead press or the handstand push-up. So that's another option there. One thing to add, if you are doing a kipping handstand push-up, I want you to try to have a little more control on the way down than you would in, say, like a workout. So a little slower eccentric portion, you're controlling it slower on the way down rather than just kind of dive bombing it. About 1 minute here. All right, we'll get started. So again, you'll have 2.5 minutes, 5 to 15 reps on that overhead press or handstand push-up, a larger range there. Try to pick a number where you can be pretty close to hitting that number every round. And then 10 to 15 reps on your overhead tricep extension. Overhead tricep, try to feel a little stretch at the bottom when the plate kind of touches the upper back. 3 sets. Going in 10. And go. Again, if you find that you're using something a little too light, pause at the top on every rep to make it harder. Squeeze your belly, squeeze your butt. Nice job, Amy. Then only a 5 to 10 second break before you get into those overhead tricep extension. Remember, we want the elbows in. Good. Nice job, Nikki. Nice, Sridhar. Should feel some shoulders and triceps when you finish that. We'll have about a minute 15 rest here.
My family asked me not to drop the plates because it shakes the whole house.
Yeah, you got to respect the family, especially at 6 a.m.
Hey, I have a question.
Yep.
Is there a big difference if you do the tricep extensions laying down, like a skull crusher, versus overhead?
A tiny difference that just works another part of the tricep in the overhead position. If it isn't comfortable for you, like it hurts, then you could just do it lying down. That would be fine.
I just feel like my elbows open up when I go back.
If they come out a little bit, that's okay. But if it doesn't, like if it hurts, I would just go to the floor.
Okay. Thanks.
Yep. "20 seconds here. Set 2 coming up.
You know, I have a mirror in my home gym, so I can like watch myself.
Yeah, you have a mirror. That's good. Going in 5. Again, keep the posture strong in the overhead movements. And go. Make sure you fully lock out both positions. Yep. Nice job, Jana. Keep that belly tight, Rutger. Looks good, Mike. Nice job, Kathy. About 1 minute here until the final set.
Quick question.
Yep.
Do I go less weight in the third round or less reps?
Which movement?
Overhead.
The press?
Yeah.
If you can get at least 5 to 10, I'm fine with that.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks.
Yep. All right, final set coming up. And go. Gonna have to push a little harder here to get the same reps. A little more effort. You can be powerful on those pressing movements still, right? Drive with speed. Nice, Kevin. Got to get the extra rep every time. job, Kayla. When you guys finish, we'll take a short 1 to 1.5 minute break. Same thing if you need a drink or to move around a little bit, that's fine. So that's kind of another movement we're going to be targeting. So kind of working the push-up on Mondays. We're going to work the overhead press or the handstand push-up on Wednesdays. We're going to work in some sort of pistol variation or single leg work as well. And then we're thinking about doing kind of like a timed set for some other movements like a floor press and that sort of thing. It's going to be the focus. We're going to have a nice strength cycle ready to go here. All right, so next part, we're gonna work backside. We're gonna work the glutes again. We'll do a 4-minute EMOM. You're gonna start every minute with 10 reps of a single leg glute bridge. You're just gonna do that on one side. So if I start, I just do 10 reps on my right leg. Then I'd go into a double leg glute bridge hold for the remaining time. So probably about 15 seconds to 20 seconds to get through my single leg glute bridges. So I'll have about 40 to 45 seconds for the glute bridge hold. Clock beeps, the next minute you'll use your other leg for your 10 single leg glute bridges, and then again holding the regular glute bridge in remaining time. Now I did these the other day, it was yesterday or the day before, with the single leg work. If you feel that only in your lower back, or it feels like all you can feel is your lower back, then just do a double leg glute bridge for 10 reps. I'll kind of show you guys what I'm looking for on the movements here. So on the ground, 1 foot, belly's tight, squeeze up, hold, back down for 10 reps, and then just hold glute bridge. Next round, other leg, hold, and so on for 4 minutes. Okay, again, if you feel that single leg and just the lower back, that's not what we want. We want to feel the glutes and hamstring. So you can always move to a double leg glute bridge, okay? If you have some way to load this on the hips, you could. I think single leg by itself is already relatively tough. We just don't do it that often, so we might not be used to it. Starting about 1 minute. Doesn't need too much of a warm up, really. All right, we're looking ready. 4 minutes of glutes coming up. 10 reps on one leg, hold the glute bridge. The next minute, you'll do 10 reps on the other leg, hold the glute bridge. We're going in 10 seconds. I want a good squeeze at the top. If you don't feel like you're getting the range of motion, just go to double leg glute bridges right away. And go. 10 reps. Keep the lower back and belly as flat as you can on the single leg and double leg. Again, it's up to you, as hard as you can on the squeeze for the glute bridge. 20 more seconds. 5. And go, other leg. Try to keep the belly tight, Mike. Nice, Sridhar. Hips high for the hold. $15 seconds. Three, 2, 1, and go. 10 reps. Continue to get the squeeze at the top. Thirty seconds left. On that hold, you can drive the knees in a little bit, get a little more recruitment. Keep squeezing here. 10 seconds. Last one coming up. And go. 10 good reps, then the hold to finish. Thirty seconds. Belly flat here for the final 20. Ten seconds, hips higher. 5, 3, 2, 1, and good. Nicely done there. Again, a little break. We get to talk about the fun part. Any comments on that? Do you guys feel that in glutes? I know some of us got lower back last time.
Definitely expected.
Yeah, I don't know if you said something to me. I definitely flare my belly.
Yeah.
If I hold my belly tight, like I'm doing a plank, it's way harder.
Yes. Yeah. That way you're not just going into extension at the low back. You're actually utilizing the glutes to get the extension. That's the goal with the belly tight. All right, we'll go over the Metcon. All right, so Metcon today, I don't have the cap written up there. Originally it was 9-minute cap. I'm gonna put a 10-minute cap on it just because we actually have time for that today. So we're gonna do 30, 20, 10, plate burpee or burpee to plate, however you wanna look at it. And then a plate reverse lunge each leg. So you're gonna end up doing 30 each leg on set 1. Then you're gonna do your 20 burpees, 20 each leg, set 2, and then 10 and 10 each leg to finish. So a lot of lunges. The pacing I'm kind of looking for with that 10-minute cap is you're gonna be getting at least 10 burpees a minute, which I think is a pretty good goal for all of us. And then, you know, you're getting 15, 20 reverse lunges every minute as well. So that's kind of the pacing I'm looking for if we want to finish this in under 10. Otherwise, if you're feeling good, I would kind of utilize the burpees to push hard, get the heart rate up. You're using the upper body. And then the reverse lunges are almost as recovery. I'll show you the movements, kind of the standards for those movements. And then we'll warm up and we'll get started. So for the burpee to plate, it's a chest to ground burpee. And then you can either step up, step on, or you can jump up, jump on, or do a combo of both. You do not have to stand up at the top of the burpee. So I'll kind of show you that. Burpees, plates on the ground, jump, jump, that would be fine. It's one. Yeah, you can also step, 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 if I prefer. Okay, but again, you do not have to stand up all the way to the top if you don't want to. If you want to, it's a little bit easier position to breathe in. Reverse lunge, you can hold it however you like. Chest on the back, knee to ground. It's one. It's two. Again, I'm gonna have 60 reps total that first round, or 30 each leg, however you want to count it. If you know lunges are really stressful for you, you can go without your plate. You could just use the plate for the burpee on this one. If you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, we'll start in 2 to 4 minutes. It's a good time for a bathroom break, stuff like that. And then we'll get into it. Do some warm-up reps. Make sure the lunges feel okay.
Would you say it's a good pace for the burpees?
What was that?
Would you say it's a good pace for the burpees?
Sorry, you're cutting out on me a little bit.
A good burpee pace?
10 minutes kind of as or 10 reps per minute as the minimum, but I think a lot of us could handle 15 to 20 per minute, and that would be comfortable. I know when I did these burpee to plate I think last week, I did move to a stepping plate burpee at some point just to manage the heart rate. This is a little different workout than that because the reverse lunges just take a little bit longer to complete. So the heart rate might not elevate as much on reverse lunges. So I think a lot of us can just push really hard on burpee, grab the plate and start doing some breathing reverse lunges to recover. Still have 2 minutes here.
Hey, Alex, the lunges are alternating or
That's
one leg?
You can alternate, or if you want to do 30-30, that's fine too.
Okay, thank you.
Good question. About 1 minute here. All right, so again, 10-minute cap here. I want you to push hard on the burpees. Maybe you're comfortable with a 10-minute or 10 reps per minute pace. Maybe shoot for 12 to 15 instead. A little bit uncomfortable pacing on the burpees. Pick up the plate and do the lunges. Again, if you need to, you can remove the plate and just do regular reverse lunge. That's 30 each leg in the first round, so make sure you complete 60 total. And then you have 20 burpees, 20 each leg, 10 burpees, 10 each leg. 10-minute cap to get it done, and then we'll get into a cool down stretch. It's time for some loud music. Going in 10. 3, 2, 1, go. Obviously, regardless of pace, you want to think about breathing through these. All right, so we're 1 minute in. Make note of your pace on that burpee. Try to maintain that. Make sure you're still getting chest to ground every rep. If you feel a heart rate spike early, you can always move to a stepping burpee to help recover that. Nice job, Nikki. Again, plate can go wherever you want for reverse lunges. Typically, the easiest, most comfortable is going to be on the upper back, but totally up to you where you want to hold it. After you feel recovered in those reverse lunges, start to push the pace a little bit harder. You might use the first 10, 20, recover heart rate, and then push after that. We're 3 minutes in. Should be close to done on those burpees if we're still working at them. Job, Jana. Always want to do our best working knee to ground on the lunge. Job, Eric. As you're getting into the final 10 reps of the lunge, think about getting right into your burpee as soon as you put that plate down. Nice job, Amy. Nice job, Mike. Great reps there. Legs are burning, but we can still use that upper body to push off the ground. Kathy, do your best. Keep the hands off the knee on those lunges. Five minutes in. The nice thing is once you're through the round of 30, you're already halfway. There you go, Sridhar. Nice job. Nice job, Marines. Let's get through that round of 20 burpees, then we're in the clear. We've got 3 minutes left to finish. Keep pushing. Nice job, Mike. Good job, Nikki. Final 10 burpees, fastest burpees you've ever done. Two minutes left. Keep working here. And we finish off with 10 each side on the lunge. Can always do another lunge. 1 minute. All you got to finish. Try to speed up those reps. Let's go, Jana. Get all 10 here. Nice, Sherry. 30 seconds. Good job, Kev. Finish strong. Ten seconds. Couple more reps. 3, 2, 1, and good. Guys, great job. 1 to 2 minutes. Walk around. I would try not to sit. If you don't have much room to walk, you could walk. You could do some more reverse lunges. Just walk around, pace back and forth. 1 to 2 minutes. Grab a drink. We'll come back in. I'll grab some scores. Amy, you got a score? You look ready.
7:31.
Kayla? Nikki, do you have a score? Oh, I'm gonna unmute you first. Nikki, what'd you say? Can't hear you.
Would it work if we type our score in the chat?
Yeah, you can type it in the chat. That's easier. Yeah, if I can't hear you, my mic's choppy sometimes. Nice job, Mike.
Mike just had to beat me.
You guys like the workout?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
No.
Tall girls be like, enough with the burpees.
You're not that.
I am missing the air assault bike, and I ask Brennan every day to buy one.
Well, buy one.
I know, right? They're not that expensive.
I'd much rather do 30 cals on the bike than 30 burpees.
Not me, but
Give me a
I'm still missing it just for the variety. Katie, my finger keeps opening up. Can you see it?
No, all I see is the board.
Oh.
Does it rip when you're on the monkey bars?
No,
Evan, do
just
you get a score? Oh. Jill, thanks for the time. Did Kevin bail out on me? Oh, there he is. Kevin, what was your time?
Let's see. I had 17 remaining, so I timed out. And Sherry? -6.
Perfect. So yeah, I'm just going 1 rep per second on the over the cap there as the score. So
Makes sense.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Nikki. 10:32.
9:42.
Okay, now I heard you. I think.
Good job, everyone.
Yeah, nice job. That was fun.
Yeah, thanks everyone. Breen's checking out.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
As always, I'll be hanging out for a minute if you guys want to chat.